Hi, I'm Eric Decker with BizTimes Milwaukee, and I'd like to invite you to our M&A Forum on May 19th at 7:30 in the morning at the Pfister Hotel. The Great Recession had a huge effect on the M&A marketplace, affecting everything from the availability of capital to the way that businesses are performing to who is buying and selling businesses in today's marketplace. And the forum is intended to help business owners understand and create plans to deal with the changed marketplace. The forum will be keynoted by Mark Herndon, who's the Managing Director and President of Parkwood Advisors. They're a Texas-based investment banking firm. Mark will be talking about who's active in today's marketplace, the effect that the recession has had on pricing and valuations. He'll also be talking about how business owners can craft their own plans for how they want to pass their businesses to the next generation of their family, perhaps do a recapitalization, or just have the outright sale of the company. He'll also be talking about a lot more that day.
There's no question that it's a different environment. Before the first couple of months of 2010, a lot of people were commiserating that the best thing about 2010 would be that it's not a repeat of 2009. Yeah. And that was tongue-in-cheek humor, almost a gallows humor. How bad can it stay for a long time, for example? But I would say within the last 60 days, the general business conversation that I'm hearing from both business owners as well as intermediaries and service providers is that they have all experienced a noticeable uptick in both activity, interest in transactions, and confidence. However, that is heavily qualified, Eric, by the fact that the deal recovery and the ability to get the desirable valuations and the desirable deal structures will act somewhat like a jobless recovery that we tend to hear about so much in the media. Yeah. No one expects a fast bounce back in employment. Likewise, none of the deal market advisors expect a fast bounce back in terms of valuation or the widespread availability of credit like there was pre-crash. But there are very encouraging signs of progress. Good.
The forum's also going to include a presentation from Northern Trust and Reinhard Werner Van Duren, who will be discussing things like what business owners can do to maximize the value of their business, how they might put together a sample transaction, and what they need to plan to do with the proceeds from the sale of their business in terms of wealth management and estate planning.
At the forum, we're going to be talking about helping business owners formulate strategic plans for successful transition of their business. That success could be defined as transition to a third party for best value or to the next generation of the family. In the forum, we're going to be talking about 3 different planning processes. First, we're going to be talking about estate planning, whether we're planning for a transition of the business to the next generation or the proceeds from the sale of the business to the next generation, if there are charitable goals that need to be met, and how we structure the estate plan to minimize the application of any taxes. Secondly, we're going to be looking at positioning the business for best value, looking at what goes into evaluating a business, what's relevant, and finally, we're going to look at the deal itself, what the timeline is, how buyers are evaluated, and how a successful deal can be put together.